Did you know that the people that you choose to have around you will either make or break your mindset? The connections that you allow in your life will either have a positive impact or a negative impact on your mental wellness and strength, even actually your resilience when the hard times come. Here are 4 types of people, maybe they're your family or your friends, who will negatively affect your mindset. Number 1, the yes man or woman. You might be confused why this particular type of person is in here, because why would someone agreeing with you all the time be a bad thing, right? Wrong. Actually, if you surround yourself with people who will just tell you what they think you want to hear, or who just agree with you on everything, either because they're scared of you or they really just want to please you, then you have a fat 0% chance of growing and developing yourself into a person of greatness. Your mindset is basically going to be you walking around thinking that you are doing everything right, and you're going to have no mental agility or strength anywhere. Friends or family who lovingly challenge you in a positive way are like gold. Cherish them. People who do the opposite are literally making you weaker. It might feel good in the moment to have a yes man or woman who just make you feel like you know everything, but you're never going to get anywhere in life if you just surround yourself with that type of person. Type number 2, the coaster. Now, this person is not something that you put a glass on when you're not trying to mark a table. Just gotta be clear about that. A coaster is someone who is comfortable with just settling in life. They're good. They don't really want to work hard for anything. Once they get the very bare minimum that they want, then that's it. They don't have anything else to learn. They are just happy accepting the way things are and the way life is with no real ambition. They don't believe that they need to work to be better, and they are perfectly content being mediocre. Oof. Being around a coaster will reinforce to you and your mindset that mediocrity is acceptable, and also a fixed mindset is normal. Regularly hanging around with people like this will 100,000% stunt your growth, and it will also limit your mindset in a profound way. Number 3, the complainer. Have you ever been around someone who just complains all the time? Like, they just complain about everything, and yet nothing is ever their fault? Or when you bring them a solution to a problem they're complaining about, they don't want to hear it. The complaining friend will turn your positive mindset into a negative victim mentality. Instead of looking for opportunities and the good things in life, you'll always focus on what's wrong. The complainer literally thinks that everything should just be easy, and they just cannot deal when it's not. A posture of gratitude in life is absolutely so important, and it feeds a growth mindset. Someone who just whines all the time, y'all know who I mean, especially when things don't go 100% their way, really will bring you down. I've been around people like that on the regular, and I saw a profound difference in my own mindset and also my feelings towards myself. And then I've also seen a massive change when I decided not to be around that type of person anymore. It's like the shades or the blinds were like lifted, and it's like, oh my gosh, I can see lights and color and beauty. Like, not everything is just gray and dreary and just complaining all the time. Another result of being around a complainer is the feeling of entitlement. And I actually speak about this in a previous video of 6 ways that you can ruin your life. And one of them is by going around feeling entitled. Now, the reason why the complainer feels entitled is because they expect life to go their way. They expect it to be easy. And so they actually feel entitled to an easy life. And so often when life doesn't go their way, they have extremely negative reactions to it. And if you're around them, it's easily contagious to start feeling like you're entitled to. Number 4, the critic. I like to call this one the Judge Judy of the bunch. The critic never sees the good in people, and instead they focus on all the flaws and everything that's wrong with everyone else. If they can bring someone else down in a twisted way that actually makes them feel better about themselves. Constructive criticism is so healthy, and that's why we really do need good people in our lives that we can trust to always be honest with us. If there's an unhealthy habit that they see in us, they will lovingly point it out so that we can change and then be better. The critic doesn't do this. They want you to fail. They want you to be terrible. They harshly criticize all the time as a reflection of their own insecurity. Being judged constantly creates a mindset where we actually feel that we cannot take risks. We cannot be bold or courageous. We can't try different things. Because we cannot afford to make mistakes, we can't afford to fail, in case the critics that we have around us point it out to us and beat us down. This can zap all our courage and confidence away, and we can end up stuck in life. Because guess what? We don't want to take risks. We don't want to move. In a positive and success-driven mindset, this is the opposite of what we want. We want to be able to take risks. If you have a bunch of critics in your life, maybe consider creating some distance between you and them, and let your courage and your self-belief increase again. I so look forward to exploring more of these groups of people with you in the future that can both make and break a mindset of greatness. But for now, I would encourage you to take the time to assess and to ask yourself the hard questions. Do you actually fit into any of these types of people? The yes man, the coaster, the complainer, or the critic? Or do you have any of these types of people in your inner circle? If you have not hit that subscribe and become a part of the family that we have here, yes, I'm bringing that word back, then consider joining us today. If you are enjoying this video, it helps me a lot if you click on that like. And if you feel like someone needs to hear this, then make sure you share this link with them.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing.